Hello, everyone. Today, this is gonna be a very special live for me. Though, the guest is very junior to me, but she is very special to me because I've been chasing her for last 2, 3 months for this interview. Uh, her story represents a lot of courage, a lot of fight back. She was having so much difficulty in her personal life, everything, but she fought against all the odds, and today she represents a lot of things which you're gonna figure out. She also represents how to fight the comfort zone. A lot of us, get stuck in comfort zone. She represents everything, and you will enjoy her being here. So let's begin. Let me add her. Hello. Hi, Shailja.
Hey, hi Shubham. I hope I'm audible.
Yeah, you are. Can others please confirm if we are audible, both of us? Okay, Shailja, thank you very much. I'm so thankful you took some time from your busy schedule and agreed to join the session.
A big thanks to you too for
Yeah.
inviting me here.
No, no. I mean, because when I first reached out to you, you were so busy. I think last past 3 months we have been trying, but you had so much of busy schedule. But at the end, we are here. So, would you like to start with your brief introduction, where you from, where you graduated from, and things?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Shailja and I belong from Gaya in Bihar, and I've done my schooling therein up to 12th, and then after I did my BTech from BIT Mesra. And after my BTech, I interned in PwC as a Salesforce developer intern, but currently I'm in Flipkart as a software development engineer.
Okay. And where you staying currently?
Currently, I'm in Bangalore.
Okay. So let me tell you, there are two, coincidences. My native is also Gaya, though I lived my
Oh,
life in Jharkhand. Yeah. And I'm also in
okay.
Bangalore.
Great to hear.
So I
Let's
would
catch up someday.
definitely, yeah, please, I would love to. So you mentioned just now that you were in PwC.
Mhm.
So, I mean, a lot of people who will be watching or who are already watching, I mean, it's kind of a dream company for a lot of us, including me. I wouldn't mind saying that. So, how did you, get out of that comfort zone? It was already a big four. You reminded me of one of my friend, Manisha. She got her first job in Oracle, and immediately after a month or two, she jumped into a product-based company, obviously. But so, would you like to give us some insights how you guys think when you are in comfort zone and you're totally okay to leave that and take a battle or serious challenge? How you think about it?
See, basically, I won't say that being in PwC was something of my comfort zone because
Okay.
in the past 4 years of my BTech, I'd always wanted something in like software, proper tech job. And in
Mhm.
PwC, I was there as a Salesforce developer intern, which didn't align with what I had planned about myself and my future.
Okay.
So
Okay.
I always had that thought in my mind, ki this is not something I want to continue on further. So I was
Okay.
always just trying to like do
Okay.
something better, get in big tech and like this.
So, would you mind letting us know? You don't have to get into the projects, but would you mind say sharing like what's your role, what tech stack you are working with currently in
Uh,
Flipkart?
currently, uh, currently, I'm working in a platform side team.
Okay.
So basically, all the chatbots that are onboarded onto Flipkart customer support, or for the seller side, even, or even the WhatsApp promotion messages, or like the order tracking and stuff that you guys get, all that is powered upon our platform. So
Mm-hmm.
I work in the platform team, and the tech stack primarily includes Java and Drop Wizard, not Spring Boot for a change.
Spring. Okay. Okay. A lot of people who are from Java, they'll be able to relate. I'm not. I'm fortunately not. I don't know. Fortunately or unfortunately, I'm not in Java. I'm in .NET. So when I was talking to my mother about this, that I'm gonna interviewing a girl who got into PwC, was a stable job, but she realized that the alignment which you just talk about, I told her, and she was like, started saying that why you get into these kind of trouble. I learned DSA and all those things because there was a thrust. Sometime when I started my career from a service based company, where a lot of bench and a lot of different things comes up, right? So, but it was always in you that you want to do something which challenges you.
I guess so. That
Okay,
was the driving force.
amazing. Okay, so did DSA came into the picture while getting hired here, or maybe even in PwC?
Definitely, definitely,
Okay,
DSA was always in the picture. I guess everyone who's like doing BTech and thinking of like software jobs or something, DSA is the most important stuff, I would say.
okay.
So from
So
my college
when I
days on,
reached
yeah,
out to you,
I
I
was into DSA.
Acha, so you okay? Since the beginning, you were into doing all this. Okay, you enjoyed it.
Yes, yep, I really
Wow,
do.
great.
I still
Okay,
enjoy doing
okay.
it.
I'm trying my best to get better at it. So, Shailja, I mean, how was the process of you being onboarded to Flipkart? Like, HR reached out to you, or you
The
reached out?
hiring process and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. So basically, I was interning there at PwC,
Mm-hmm.
and the role was not something which aligned to what I had thought for and I
Mm-hmm.
had prepared for. So, with that internship going on, I always applied to whatever XYZ companies that came up through LinkedIn or
Mm-hmm.
directly to the career portal, career sites. I kept on applying, giving the online assessments and stuff. Unfortunately, Flipkart happened.
Okay.
So, like, do you want me to go in detail of the exact hiring process?
Maybe if you can give us some insights, because I haven't personally gone through it, like how many rounds were there, uh, and so on.
Yeah, sure. So basically, I applied through a Google form or probably on the career site. I don't remember exactly what it was.
Okay.
And
Okay.
I guess my resume got shortlisted and I was given a OA link for the
Mm-hmm.
assessment.
Mm-hmm.
So the assessment was 60 or maybe 90 minutes, and three DSA questions were there.
Okay. 3 in 90 minutes.
Yeah, three questions were there.
Where would you
And
put them? Question. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. Where would you put them? Like medium level or uh,
mm,
on lead code basis?
yeah, I guess moderate to a little high, not on the very
Mm-hmm.
easy side, but moderate to
Mm-hmm.
high. The OA
Moderate one.
questions were that way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And after the OA, I got the mail of clearing it, and then my interview was scheduled. So there were two rounds, technical rounds, which they call PSDS in Flipkart, that is problem solving and data structures.
Okay.
So two rounds were the technical two rounds, and each of them was eliminatory. It's not that everyone has to get the two rounds done.
Mm-hmm.
So based on the performance, I was shortlisted from first to second, and after the second round, my hiring manager round was there. So like behavioral round, and the team's manager reaches out to you.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it, and after this process,
Then you are
you
there.
get the offer
Okay.
letter or the rejection thing, whatever it is.
Okay. But fortunately for you, and so proud. Acha, so
Yes, touch wood.
when I reached out you, I think 2 3 months back, when you picked up the call and you said like you're doing, I mean, when I asked like how things are going and all, what you're doing and all on weekend, you said you're doing lead code. So, I mean, currently you are in one of the top-notch company, I would say, if I'm not wrong. How did you,
Mhm.
I mean, keep on encouraging yourself, or how you're still on the way that you are, kind of practicing or learning? So how you keep yourself motivated?
I mean, it has become like a habit for me from my
Okay,
college.
okay,
So, of course, after getting into job, you don't get that much time to like upskill yourself.
yeah, yeah, that's what,
But
yeah,
during my weekends, I definitely try to at least be in
okay,
touch with DSA, because DSA is something that if you just leave it, it will leave you. You'll just forget the concepts and everything. which you
Uh-huh.
were so like uh,
You're right.
matlab, you practice for so long and then you just leave it even for a couple of weeks, then it's like
And you feel
starting from
lost,
scratch
yeah?
again.
I
So
do, I do.
that's something. Yeah, yeah, exactly. So that's something that I felt a few times after getting into job, and I was like, no, I can't get this thing to be
Okay.
like this. I have practiced a lot, not for this that I want to start from scratch again. So that is what keeps me motivated, that
So
I
I
have
think
to
I
do,
wouldn't be
because
wrong.
this is not the end of something. No, you always want to grow and upskill. So
Ha ha
that
ha.
is how you have to do.
So you no longer look at yourself that I'm somebody who has cracked, product base and things like that. You look at yourself that lifelong learner, and you want to keep on doing better
True.
thing for yourself. Okay.
Yes, true. Very true.
So if I extract this correctly, is it like more of a consistency, or I mean, some of the people I've seen, met and talk about, they often say like, uh, there are few minds only, they've got the courage or talent to get into these kind of company. Do you believe that, or it's through consistency, those who consider themselves as mediocre or something, they can reach there?
Uh, I'll give more of it to consistency, because if you're consistent, then the results will show off one day or
Okay.
another, sooner or later,
Okay.
whatever it is. Whatever
Uh-huh.
you do throughout, it will give you results with that. So, talent and luck are equally important, but they're just like factors affecting it. But consistency is like the mainstream thing,
Okay.
and your hard work is all that gets you wherever you are.
So you must be reached out with by a lot of people, maybe who are in college, or maybe they're just in the beginning, or maybe stuck in service-based company. So if you were to give some insights to our audience, what would you say to them if they want to, transition from service to product, or how should they start? Do you have any roadmap you can think of which will work out in general?
Yeah, like for college students, it's that firstly you need to learn a language, Java, C++, Python, whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you opt for. But
Mm-hmm.
please stick to one. Don't just dive into everything and like ruin everything and be like jack of all but ace of none, that kind of thing. Don't be that.
Ah,
Try to
okay,
master one language, and then uh, once you get the hang of the language, transition like into DSA, and difficulty wise grow up with that. There are
okay,
like numerous roadmaps available online. So all of them have this thing in common, that DSA is something that you need to do, and DSA's first prerequisite is any language. So you need
any
to learn
language.
language and then do DSA, and please go based on the levels of difficulty. You just can't simply start with trees or something like a difficult concept without having the hang of the easier concepts.
Okay,
So,
so you start with the basic and then you build things on top
uh,
of it.
yep.
Acha. So let's say a lot of people I see follow, you know, tutorials. So how should the process be? If let's say I'm starting with a DSA and I'm a college graduate and I've just get into, let's say, companies like TCS, Capgemini and all. So how would you suggest me? Should I start hands-on, get my hands dirty first, and if I'm stuck somewhere, go to the YouTube, or shall I start with watching a YouTube series or courses? Maybe I don't know. How would you suggest will work better?
So, how I did was like, I used to study a concept, and I primarily used to follow documentations. I prefer reading GFGs
Oh,
or that documentation, not just go into a YouTube video and just watch the entire playlist or something like that.
uh,
So I first try to get through the documentation, whatever I could grasp on from there. Then I
mm-hmm,
try a few questions. If I'm able to do that, well and good. If I'm not, I try to see that what was missing in me, or is there something else that missed in the documentation, or I should like learn in more depth or something like that, and then
mm-hmm.
approach the questions. So if you start on with few easy questions and you are at that scale that now you are able to solve the easier ones, then you can go through the YouTube playlist or videos,
Hmm.
because they build up gradually to the more tougher problems, which I guess it would be difficult for anyone to do it from their own, because time
Uh-huh.
is also limited. Why you would like waste time if you're like in the transition phase of service to product based company? So for that,
Yeah,
I
that was
guess.
my next thing. Let's say I'm working, and sometimes we have to work on weekend as well. So my point is, let's say how one should plan in which order should they follow. I mean, development anyways they are doing on their company. Yeah, so they'll be good in development. They know the framework which they are working and things like that. So obviously, I believe up to the age of let's say you've got experience of 10 to 12 years, you would need DSA. That is with my personal experience as well. How is system design come into the picture? When you think will come? Did you had to go through system design also? Were you asked like, can you
Not
design?
during My hiring phase.
Haha, okay.
I
So that's
haven't
why I
got that.
okay. So I think I'm right. So it comes much
I guess
later,
it comes with experience and like
10
for
plus
which
and
role
8
you're
plus.
applying. I was
Maybe
just a
SD2,
fresher,
SD2.
just out of college, so I didn't
Um,
get the system design thing.
okay, okay.
But definitely, like I see in my office when like people are solutioning everything, then those
Hmm.
things come into place. So you learn bit by bit. But that is
Hmm.
for higher roles, I suppose.
Okay. And what difference you found when you were working in PwC and now? Do you see any difference in the kind of work culture, maybe, or the quality of work people do?
Um, Difference is significant, like obviously
Significant.
both the
Okay.
companies. Also my role is entirely different, so I guess that also brings in the difference.
Mm-hmm.
So in PwC back then I was a Salesforce developer intern, and that also my project was more of Omni Studio and Velocity development thing. So that
Mm-hmm.
is basically like UI of Salesforce. So I
Okay.
was more on the front end, and like that approach was no to low code thing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like UI thing, dragging and dropping, no code, low code thing, but that didn't excite me at all. That is
Okay.
not what I had done DSA for. So
And now here.
now it's all coding.
Okay.
Definitely, I'm a backend engineer, so I code, I do the bug fixes, I like.
So how you
I
feel?
mean,
Let's
it's
say.
all about
Mm-hmm. Go
coding.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, and also I
Finish your
feel
thought.
that I was an intern there, and now I'm as a full-time role, and also I've done around 1.5 years over here. So you
Okay.
get that sense of ownership and responsibility also.
Mm-hmm.
So that way you grow more, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
There, my team was remote, so few people were in different locations. So that
Okay.
way, also the interaction is a bit off because I was just a college graduate, just passed out. But
Uh-huh.
here I like work with like people, colleagues around me, so
Mm-hmm.
that interaction and that also opens your brain when you meet people who are so much senior than you. So
Mm-hmm.
that is something, not just like the technical skill, but your soft skills, and that way also it helps you
It
build
helps.
up.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So before I jump to the next question, one thing like maybe you would have realized or felt during working here. Currently, you are dealing with a problem which maybe if I'm not wrong, millions of people might be facing. So how the satisfaction level of work you feel when you, let's say you talked about the bug fixes, the moment you fix that bug, how you feel internally?
Actually, the first task also that I got when I came into this role was a bug fix only, and like seeing on Flipkart, it's like you get to actually see that this thing was working this way previously, and because of your bug fix, it's working now this way, and it's just not you who's being affected. Like millions of users who are
Millions, yeah.
using the app,
Huh.
they get to see. So that sense of impact that you created, that is something which keeps you motivated and like you feel good about that you are doing something that's impacting others in a good way.
So, have you realized or felt that you have transitioned from a coder to an engineer? Do you see the difference now?
Yeah, definitely. Coder to an end.
Because
Of course. The
especially with
difference
the
is
invent
there.
of AI, a lot of people think coders are engineers, which is not the fact.
No, AI
Coding
also
is
has the
just
code.
a way to reach
Just a
there.
small part of that.
Ah,
Yeah,
we fix bugs and we solve real business problems. So
true.
an engineer is much more than a coder only. So let's
Yes.
talk about the perks. I mean, you don't have to get into the details. We can, we know how much you must be getting, but the perk difference from earlier company and now.
Double, I would say. Even more.
Okay.
And Flipkart, CTC breakdown, everything is like all available on Google. Your
Yeah.
audience can see it anytime,
Yeah.
anywhere.
Yeah. I mean, I think if the speed at I am going, I would take at least maybe few more years, to reach there. It's glad. So, any extra perk you guys get apart from CTC?
Apart from CTC, no, whatever perk is
Free
there,
lunch or
that is
something?
mentioned. No, nothing like that as
अच्छा,
of
ऐसा नहीं
now.
है, कंजूसी कर रहे हैं ये लोग, हैं? Okay. So, what's your, I mean, future plan in the sense? Do you have any company in your mind where you would like to go, or is it more of a role that you want to be oriented with? Or everybody, like for me, there are a lot of
Uh,
companies which I target. Do you have that kind of target in your mind?
Nothing as such of a company or a role. I just want myself to grow in terms of skills and all. Like
Mm-hmm.
when I see my senior solution something, so it's like if there are n options, why did they choose that one and not the other n minus one thing? I want to grow my mindset in that, but that I also be in that position that yeah, I can confidently
Mm-hmm.
take decisions of solutioning
Mm-hmm.
and that stuff. So I want to grow my skills in that way, not just for the sake of a role to get a promo or to switch to a company for a better pay. At the
And money
end,
obviously
the
would be there.
skills is what matters the most, and that what brings in everything, the role, the company, the money, and everything. So I'm
Now,
primarily
since you're
focused on
already
that.
there, so money won't be coming in your mind now. You'll always be thinking a good job, good place
Yeah,
to
true.
work environment and all.
Yes, all that is really
Okay.
important.
So let's play a small, rapid fire. So one resource you say swear by. I mean, like that is everything for you. You can't
Lead,
live without.
lead
Lead
code.
code. Okay. Great. One habit that changed your mind or your career or both.
It's not looking like rapid fire because I'm having to think.
Yeah, take your time.
Habit. Um, a question a day keeps your mind working.
Yeah, it's a very inspirational quote I read somewhere. Okay. So there are a lot of myths about product-based company that they put you in a pressure. You're like 24/7 working. Do you have any myth you can burst for us?
Yeah, people have this myth that get into a product based company and the life is sorted and you don't have any
Yeah, sorted wala.
tension, stress,
Is it
anything.
true?
No, it's not.
Okay, it isn't. Okay,
Because
great.
here also you have that rat race growing,
Hmm.
so you have to like keep up with the
Politics.
pace of. And glad it's not in my team, I would say. But
Okay.
you have to
Yeah.
like keep up with the pace of the growing technologies and stuff. So it's not that it's all sorted or like a cakewalk. You have to keep on
Mhm.
upskilling yourself, which few people think that no, the skills that you have now, you have got in there, then nothing else is needed now. But that's not the case, I feel.
So, do you think those who are very young, fresh graduates, young professional, they are always, look at these company, product-based company, as more of into a perk than the quality of the work they provide?
I guess, in fact, everyone in the college, like, they're so naive, so they can have this thing.
Yeah.
Everyone does this, I
So
feel.
you must have realized after working here.
Hmm.
And do you have any suggestion, advice, whatever you want to call it? If let's say somebody, if I reach out to you and say, Shailja, I'm not good enough. So what would you say to me?
Try to be one. You have to work on yourself. And until and unless you like work on yourself, upskilling yourself, learning and growing, you won't be confident enough to pitch in yourself to others.
Mhm.
You're saying that you're not good enough because you know what you are, and you feel that the current skills that you have are not good enough for
Mhm.
whatever thing you're thinking of.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's pretty much
That's
it.
great. That's great, Shailja. And I know we only have 5 minutes because you have other commitments. But would you mind having a second session for our audience? Maybe whenever you're free.
I'll think of it. I'll definitely
Yeah.
think of it.
You let me know. I'll try
Sure,
to
sure.
reach
I'll
out.
do
No
it.
rush. You take your time. So the last thing I would say, like the roadmap you already have covered in a way, but still, let's say a lot of people feel stuck in their career. They want to. So what would be the advice? Those who feel stuck.
For people stuck in career, depends on what role they are, what the role they want to transition into, and
Hmm.
with the advent of AI, even for freshers, I would say that DSA or development is not enough. Companies are now looking out for people with better skills, like bit of system design, LLDs, and stuff.
Hmm.
These things have also been included with time in the interview process now.
Hmm.
So,
Okay.
like, you need to keep up with the technology and whatever is happening in the market. That's
Okay.
all I can say.
Wonderful. A last question, then I'll definitely let you go. I know you have other commitments. So there are one set of people who thinks AI is gonna come and snatch all the jobs. Other set of people think it is nothing. I am one of those people who is in middle, who still think DSA has a role to play, because the only way interviewer can get into your mind is to see you solving a problem. What is your take on this? For everyone who is either afraid or who is like, it's nothing.
I mean, AI is happening a lot. So I see
And I think
AI
AI is, I believe AI is here to stay. It's not going anywhere.
true,
Yeah,
and not in the near future. I see
absolutely.
AI is there and it will be. So, what I feel that AI should be seen more like a companion to you, something that you add on to yourself, not
Hmm.
something that would replace you. So,
Oh.
as a developer or engineer, you say AI should like boost your performance,
Hmm.
not completely replace you. Because at the end of the day, human mind matters to like take decisions, even for like developers, like solving problems. AI can give you a suggestion, but based on what all the actual like the users you have, or the infra, you can say whatever that is you have, so you would be the one to like take a better stand on what approach would be the best. So AI should be just an assistance to you, not the whole owner or someone who would try the thing.
Replacement itself.
Yes.
Okay. So now it's a personal question, and then definitely I'll let you go. Uh, See, the way I look at it, AI is like, we got this mind after 3.5 million years of evolution. So to me, uh, as you said, AI can be kind of our assistant. It can help us get things faster. But many instances I've seen, AI sometimes have reduced even my productivity because it has given me wrong suggestion. So do you see how should one use AI, if at all you're using?
uh, it shouldn't be used blindly in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
So whatever will come as a response from the AI, you must cross check it, use your own consciousness to like mandate it that if it's correct or not, this is the thing that you wanted to be done or not. Instead of like simply accepting it that yeah, AI has done it, it would be correct, something like that. So
Okay.
and next is prompt engineering is something I would say that everyone should like
Everyone
get
has to.
hands
Yeah,
on.
correct.
Ha.
Better
How
you
better
prompt,
you
better, right?
write the prompts, yeah, the better would be the result.
Mhm. Wonderful.
So
That's
it's
a
not just the
nice.
AI to be blamed on for wrong
Huh.
answers or something
Correct.
that went wrong. Your prompt was also missing something. It was incorrect.
Perfect. Are you with me when I say we should be code reviewer of the AI's code?
Sorry?
Everybody who is a developer or working with code should be code reviewer of AI's code, whatever AI is producing.
Yeah,
We've got to
definitely.
review
In
it
fact,
carefully,
I work that way only. If AI has written the code, I will review it before actually putting it into my PR. Or
pushing
if
it.
I have written
Uh-huh.
the code, then AI will review it before like actually giving someone else to review it. So it will be an assistant
Wonderful.
to you, not someone you can blindly rely on.
And there's nothing to be afraid of as well. Human mind is
Yeah,
there.
definitely. And it will always be there because it's the human mind
There.
who built AI.
Yeah. Yeah. So those who are into AI business, obviously they're gonna say we'll replace and things like that. But the fact is, on ground, even you might have realized, I personally have realized that it's gonna stay, but it's gonna stay in a way that we are the one who will be on the driving seat, and AI will be the maybe vehicle which will help us reach
True.
a destination faster.
Yes, so it's up to you how you drive it.
How you drive it, yeah. So, Shailja, I'm so thankful for the live. But one thing I'll say that we didn't get into the kind of questions was asked. You don't have to give the exact question which was asked, but some insights of how they were checking that how you think and all. We will do it in the next session. Whenever you're free, I'll keep on reaching out to you. Whenever you're free,
Sure, we can do
we will
it.
have a
Sure.
second session. I'm so thankful. Thank you very much for joining in. Have a
Thanks to
nice
you
day.
for having
Have
me.
a nice week. Yeah.
Have a
Thank you,
nice day.
everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone, for joining. Bye bye.